Welcome everyone to a sort of mid-season friendly in between season 4 of this league. This Obstacle Spire, a potentially new event for the upcoming seasons of Mercy's Aldulu League. As you can see, this thing is very long and potentially very windy as well. However, there are certain sections where you can go very fast. So this will be around the 30 to 40 second race per heat. 16 teams here. We'll start off with Willow, Musky, Dim, Carbon, Proxima, Chasm, Wave, and Burl. Teams were randomly selected for this. They said the athlete they underuse or they think will do well in this friendly. Also want to set a good benchmark for this friendly. Off we go already. To this triangle we go. Proxima goes way deep. That's the Radiant Fever. Musketeers and Aerators fighting now. A swarm of marbles coming there. Aerators and Team Seawater both fall to the other path. Into the spinner section now, you can control where you want your opponents to go. A big gang of marbles. Now into the Plinko square spinner section, whatever you call it here. Carbon from the Aerators is holding the lead right now. It is very zigzag section here. It's a ton of marbles. 4 marbles fighting there. Swirlpools are also joining in the fight. Here comes Lush Rushers. They will get the win on this heat. Team Seawater steals the advanced shot for the Aerators. Battle across the line. Burl cannot advance against Musky. There's Chasm. Is there one more marble? I think there's one more marble stuck. Yes, that's Dim of the Moon Menace. Obviously, that's a danger as well. You can DNF in a lot of parts of this course. That is the most common place you may be able to DNF. Another place you can DNF are these spinners. If a marble's stuck in the middle, they will not be able to get out of it. Let's take a look at this finish here. Aerators had the lead, but hit that circle here, which Lush Rushers and Team Seawater did not. Contact there between Burl and Musky. Unfortunately, Burl could not push Musky far enough to the circle. Radiant Fever also struggled with getting past the line, but they will get 6th place over Chasm of the Monochromes. So Willow, Wave, Carbon, and Musky will be advancing to the next round. Now Spec, Ardent, Smelt, Quarry, Nectar, Wipe, Malware, and Apple Leaf. Now mixing the starting block. Off we go. Sweet Apples who managed to get that lead. Mountaineers gets Quarry following right behind. They crisscross to the bowl section here. The Mountaineers having some trouble with the spinner there. Nectar, reserve of the Hive Drive, is there as well. Now, huge gaggle of marbles. Ooh, Smelt from the Furnace Blasters briefly gets stuck there. Now Spec charges down the course. Far ahead of everyone. Oh, but gets stuck in the spinner. Like I said, that's a potential place you can DNF. Spec has to get out there quickly. Clean Clan also gets stuck. Here come the Aurora Lights now into the final corner. Do they hit the triangle? They do, but they will not lose out against the Sweet Apples, who also hit the triangle. Atomics and Clean Clan also advance just barely over the Quarry of the Mountaineers. Ooh, Malware. Good move there to get by Smelt. Even if it's for only 7th place, I don't think you want to be getting dead last anytime soon in anything competition related. We jump to Ardent of the Aurora Lights. Like sneak by 3 or 4 marbles to get that win. 2 reserves follow behind Ardent, and Wipe, the captain of the Clean Clan, will be getting the final advancing spot. Nice, look at that move from Malware. Quarry, Nectar, Malware, Smelt are relegated to the battle from last, which happens now here. So marbles who did not advance will be fighting for 9th through 16th. Off we go now. Oh, Hive Drive sneak under the Moon Menace on the left. Radiant Fever have the lead on the right. Mountaineers are the only one who takes the alternate path. The rest of them hit the spinner. It moves towards the left. Here comes a big, huge gaggle of marbles there. However, they all manage to separate after the spinner. It's 3 marble. It's maybe a 3 marble race. Now Dim from the Moon Menace, trying to find redemption after their DNF, is also there. Malware currently has the lead now. Moon Menace are there as well. Here come 5 marbles on screen right now. 5 marbles are potentially battling for the win. Here comes Dim. Here comes Proxima. Now Burl will barely get the win over Malware. Despite that section being very fast and very But it allows for so much paths there. Quarry will get last place for the Mountaineers. Not good for them. But look at this. Proxima charges at Burl. And Burl will barely hold out over Balware. That contact with Balware helped so much. Incredible strategy by Burl. Proxima and Dim will follow right behind them. Chasm, Nectar, Smelt, and Quarry will round out the top 16. Or the 16. Now for the finals now. Who will win the first ever edition of the Obstacle Spire event? Now off we go. Who has the lead right now? It's the Sweet Apples. Aurora Lights and Team Seawater are right behind. Carbon from the Aerators. And I believe that Spec from the Atomics follow in last. There we go. Once again, the pack is separated. Wave gets launched into seemingly out of so high. Oh, Muskie. Muskie from the Musketeers avoids the Plinko section completely. Not even hitting those like those relocators on the side. Here comes Muskie now, hitting all the spinners though. Here comes Spec from the attack. Arden from the Aurora Lights finds a path and will win the Obstacle Spire friendly. Muskie does manage to get by Spec once again. Spec will get third. A good move from Clean Clan to steal fourth from the Sweet Apples. Wave from Team Seawater will come in sixth. Willow in seventh. And Carbon from the Aerators a distant eighth. Let's take a look at that path though. Ardent from the Aurora Lights took absolutely nowhere from that battle with Muskie and Spec. Look at that. Finding a gap somehow. What a perfect move. Charging down the course there and far ahead of Muskie and Spec. Congratulations to those three marbles. They will be getting top 3 in the Obstacle Spire event. Good job to Clean Clan, Sweet Apples, Team Seawater, Lush Rushers, and Aerators for also making it to the top half. There's our final event, final friendly event results. Thank you so much for watching. This event might appear in the future depending on how the teams may have liked it, depending on how the fans may like it. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time in the Beely Triathlon.